Comperio C3 is a new collaboration of a couple of companies, my own Cool Solutions group, as well as another company, Teamway Builders, out of Greenville, and we've collaborated together to put together a new company that's going to be able to bring a collaborative approach to church construction that's going to bring consulting, upfront consulting, added contextualization for churches. It's going to bring construction management to churches, and it will also bring facilities management then services to churches. So it basically becomes a start to finish for the life of the building. Comperio is Latin, and it means to lay open, to expose, to be transparent. And the processes that we've going to implement at Comperio C3 are going to be those. They're going to be transparent. They're going to be an open book style of relationship of construction management with churches. It's going to allow the church to see everything that's going on in the project, from the financial to who's involved in the project to the final outcome. The primary services are consulting, and those consulting services are broken up into 3 stages. The first one is contextualization. That is understanding the church's DNA, their vision, their target market, who they are as a church, and who they're going to try to reach. The second part of that is coordination. All the pre-construction items, there's hundreds of questions that have to be asked during a pre-construction phase. And we're going to help navigate that with the churches and the teams that we represent in kind of an IPD format. IPD's become a very popular delivery method, stands for Integrated Project Delivery, and we're kind of embracing that as well. And then the third part of our consulting services is our compliance. And compliance may sound like a harsh word, but what we mean is, are the drawings in compliance with the church's needs? Is the loan in compliance with the church's financial capability? Are the drawings in compliance with the codes? Because it's nice to talk about the dreams and the vision, but ultimately you've got to build the building, which means that these things have to be in compliance with each other. The next major service is our construction management. We're going to offer 3 kinds of construction management. The first one is fourth-party construction management. The second is construction management agency and construction management at risk. And then our connect piece is the first thing we need to do is connect people to their building. They've gone through this building project. Now they need to know, where are the light switches? How do I turn the dimmers on and off? It's basically that whole commissioning part of the project. The second is connecting them to their community and the community to them. How are they going to reach the community that they've built the building for, whether it's internal community or external community? And the last part is the care of the building. This is part of the problem that we've seen with many churches. They spend millions of dollars on the construction of a building and they forget they have to care for it. And so what we want to help churches do is set up a proactive means and methods to care for the building long term. Well, I think the several things that are going to make it different. One is it becomes that full service from we have a dream all the way to how do we care for our building long term. It doesn't stop anywhere along the way, so it's perpetual, and it will just keep going because the care of our facilities are going to be perpetual. We firmly believe that these are facilities that God's entrusted to us. That means that we're to take care of them. The other thing that's going to separate it is the full transparency of our numbers, of our books, of all the means and methods with the church throughout the process, so they can see everything that's happening, and the church gets to stay very involved in the process. I think that's another major difference with us versus other forms of construction, and the way that we're going to also allow churches to save and participate in the savings in all these processes.